Dramatic video of a bridge collapsing in Maryland. Around 1:30 a.m. Eastern, officials say calls started coming in that a cargo ship had struck Baltimore's Francis Scott Key Bridge. Video shows plumes of smoke and the bridge itself falling into the Patapsco River. Multiple vehicles were reportedly on the bridge at the time, including a tractor trailer. Baltimore fire officials say dive and rescue teams have been dispatched, searching for at least 7 people unaccounted for.
This is another episode of Wisdom by Drew podcast. I want to have a moment of silence for the families in that tragic event that happened down in Baltimore. Oh, man, it's been devastating. And it's funny, I was doing research because I had to figure out what was going on down there, man. And it's funny when you think of if it's an accident or if it's not an accident. Um, I know the harbor down in that area, it's like the biggest manufacturer for like a lot of farm supplies. And also it's a manufacturer for heavy operating equipment. And it's like one of the biggest in the world. That's where all of that equipment come from and it dispersed throughout the whole United States. So I don't know if it was an accident. While I've been doing my research and I'm just trying to wrap my hand around it and just hoping the families of that devastating occurrence that took place, they can find some type of healing process to get through that, man, because I just don't think it was an accident. There was something more that happened in that area that I think should be talked about, and I think it should be investigated. And I'm hoping that they can find some justice and some hope in that great city of Baltimore. I want to say I love y'all, man, and I'm praying for y'all. Y'all in my prayers, and for sure, just I'm just so at awe about this situation. Um, but enough about my expert opinion on the incident, man. I want to get just Cam's take on this and see what he thinks about it. Give the people what they want.
I got you, Unc. So basically, the situation is insane. I'm not gonna lie. Um, it's tragic. You feel me? And it's so basically immigrants. There was 22 immigrants. Um, 6 died. Um, the rest they were good. And whenever I heard about it, I was like, that can't be real. That's some BS. You feel me? Propaganda, fake news. And then I seen the video. I'm like, no way. I opened up my eyes. You feel me? Um, and yeah, it's just insane that like things like this can happen in our world. You feel me? We live like comfortable. We live day to day. But like when some real stuff happen, it's like an explosion. Like, you feel me? Everybody's eyes is on it now. And like you said, I feel like it was constructed. There was no way it just happened coincidentally. Um, Perhaps it could. You feel me? I'm not just going to say 100% something happened, but I feel like something did. And if it did, that's shady, yo. No cut. Um, and whenever I say like immigrants, they were Indians. Um, why don't this happen to American? You feel me? Like, why don't this happen to American people? Um, I'm not gonna lie. I be seeing posts on like Facebook of like Chinese factories of like people getting hurt in extremely ways. Um, and I feel like this is a similar situation. Um, it's not as graphic because we didn't like see the people suffer. But whenever you think about it, it gets to you. I mean, it may not get to you, but it gets to me because that's just the type of person I am. I'm a compassionate individual, and it's just like you can't ignore something like this. You gotta look at it. You gotta feel. You feel me? You gotta feel a type of way. Um, yeah, I feel like this is something that needs to be spoken about.
So now that we got through the devastation, I know they're in a cleanup process at the moment. I'm just hoping they get it cleaned up and they give the families hope to find the actual people that was lost in the rubble. But this is another episode of Wisdom by Drew podcast. In the great words of me, I bees out.